Hello everyone, my name is James Ryan and I am here to play for you technically modded Minecraft. So I'm just making myself one more redstone engine. Kazmaya has started its raid on Hingatarga Mahal. 3 fighters have joined in. All of the chests of Kazmaya are now unlocked. Oh cool, because they've left their place, I guess. They must have been a bunch of thieves or something. Anyway, what I've done here, I've made a redstone engine. Placing it, let's place it underground. Place it underground here. Get a lever to power it. Oh no. That's going to change the pipe. So instead we're going to put it here. That shouldn't affect the pipe. Because iron pipes actually can change. You can actually change the direction an iron pipe goes by applying redstone. I guess you can choose which way it goes after you apply redstone signal by applying a redstone signal and then using the wrench to change which direction it faces, and then it will, go between those two directions when you have a redstone signal or not. And look, it's our first piece of success from this system, and now we know for sure that it works. But we need to keep this system fueled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 4. And so that's how it works. Now let's take a look at this system in its entire glory and beauty. It's amazing, and it's producing iron ingots for us at quite a good speed. There we go. That's our system. I hope you understand how it works. If you don't, please write in the comments section below so I can reply to you and help you with anything. Also notice that this redstone engine has now started to heat up. It is now green instead of blue, and because it's green, that means it's going to be pumping faster. There's one higher level, I think that would be yellow, and that is the fastest a redstone engine can get. Other engines, though, if they get too hot, they may start to explode. But that's okay, because we're only using redstone engines, so we don't have to worry about that now, for the moment. So we've got we're going to start getting a huge ore income, but in the meanwhile, what we're going to do is we're going to want to get some obsidian. So, let me put some items away, and keep the good stuff on me. I don't need a wrench or anything. I don't need fiery crystals. Just put them in this chest. Don't really need hardly any of really don't need much of this stuff for the moment. But I do need this iron that we've actually been making, because now I'm going to make a bucket. And before I need one more thing, I'm going to make an item from red power called a block breaker. And a block breaker is a really useful tool. A block breaker is a really useful tool for use with red power's machine systems. Because red power is this mod that started off originally being like an upgrade for vanilla redstone, but then eventually became an upgrade for a buildcraft pipes and for like buildcraft piping systems and stuff, and other cool things. Because the author of the mod basically thought that she could improve on some stuff, or something like that. She made a really cool mod, so it's really cool. It's been growing ever since, and it's still getting new upgrades all the time, new updates all the time. But for the moment, I need to make a block breaker, which requires piston, redstone, and iron pickaxe. So, another piston will require some wood. That's not where I put my wood. There's some wood. Some cobblestone. I'll need that anyway. And some redstone. Okay. Some redstone. There we go. I've already got the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's a piston. Now what else will it require? Require a piece of redstone, some cobblestone, and an iron pickaxe. So let's make an iron pickaxe. 1, 2, 3. There's my iron pickaxe. That's the most expensive part of this build. Then from there, you just do this. And piece of redstone. Okay. There we go. And as you can see, by hitting the question mark button, while in a crafting table, it will create a ghost copy of the recipe, so you can just fill in the items. That's okay for... I don't really use that often because I'm good with remembering recipes and stuff. But that's okay. Now I'm gonna make some levers. And this block breaker, what it does is, well, if you don't have any pneumatic tubes attached to it, what it will do is it will take the block from the direction it's facing. Yeah, hang on. Here we go. I have an idea. No. Let's get it facing this way. Don't need any fancy equipment to pick this up, but you will need fancy equipment to rotate it and stuff. It will take whatever block is in front of it, and when a redstone signal is applied to it, it will pop it out the back. If you've got a pneumatic tube from red power attached to it, it will instead stick it into the pneumatic tube system, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to use one particular feature of this block to do something. Some might call it an exploit. I'm not sure if it technically is or not. I'm not sure what it's really up to what the mod author considers it to be. But block breakers can break pretty much any block unless they have problems, with code and stuff and glitchiness. So that includes obsidian, which means I can use a block breaker to get myself some obsidian without needing a diamond pick. So I'm going to go over here. Oh, an egg. I'm going to get myself some water. And I'm going to actually make myself an infinite water source now near my house. So let me just go ahead and get one more bucket of water. For those of you who don't know, because of the way water in Minecraft works, by simply making either a square of water and placing one bucket of water in 2 buckets of water, one in each opposing corner, or making a 3 block wide, like so. If I would just go bam, 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 making a 3 block wide like that, and placing 2 buckets of water in one in each side of it, you can create an infinite water source. So now whenever I take a bit of water from it, the water will respawn. So, and that's really useful when playing with mods, because you can then get a pump on that water, and it will be infinite. And yeah. So now I have to find that lava lake. That's okay, because my minimap is helping me find it, which is good. And some red mushrooms, that's good too. But for the moment, I'm gonna pour some water all over this lava, so that it doesn't hurt me. There we go. Bam. Now, step 2, making sure the lava is safe to dig. The obsidian is safe to dig. Or, well, in this case, actually, no. Always make sure you dig obsidian from a safe position. Okay? And since I'm using this thing, it's going to be pretty hard to... I need to think carefully about how I position my block breaker, because I'm using a block breaker instead. So yeah. And while normally 10 blocks is the magical total for making a nether portal, I'm going to need 4 more pieces of obsidian, because I want to make something called a transmutation table. Yep, there we go. And now I just apply a redstone signal, and bam, obsidian. Nice. So this is a pretty time-consuming process, though, as you can probably imagine. So I just do this, redstone signal with lever, and there's my second piece of obsidian. So, oh shit!